This time, I welcome Valheim dev Lisa to my Playing with the Devs series. Let's play!
Hello.
Hello! How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you again. See you,
Yeah,
sort
you
of.
too. How have you been?
Oh, good. You know, busy with the holidays, trying to do all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Did you have a nice Christmas?
I did. I got to have 2 Christmases, 2 days in a row, so I got to eat way too much on 2 different days.
That's a dream.
Right? Yeah. And now I get to play Valheim.
Yay!
Yay! So
I made a new character, so I'm being flown in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's 4 in the background.
There's what in the background?
In his
Oh, Thor! Really?
Yeah.
I thought he only came out when it was raining.
It is.
Oh, it's not raining for me.
Huh.
Do you see the Surtlings?
No.
I had a faint smell of sulfur in the air while I was waiting for
Oh.
you. So I've been fighting Surtlings the whole time. Do you see
Nice.
me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
Sif.
Yes. Good. You still look wet. We should get you dried off. So you have a brand new character, so you have nothing with you.
Yes, I'm playing on my personal account, and I have never really played on here.
Oh, that was one of my questions. Like, how often do you actually play the game?
Not much. I play it a lot at work.
Right.
For, well, doing recordings and taking screenshots and playtesting and all that, but not that much on my spare time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do it all day, so
Yeah.
I can understand wanting a break to do something different. Let's see. Have you seen my base before, like on other videos and stuff?
I'm not sure.
Or do you want a quick tour?
I want a quick tour.
Okay.
This looks cool.
This is my treehouse.
Nice.
Thank you. I have little farms in the back. Down here underneath is my Greydwarf spawner. So I encased the whole thing so it won't get destroyed. I love having a Greydwarf spawner base because so many free resources.
Like, do they fall down to the fires?
Yeah. Yeah, they fall down in the fires and die.
That's so terrible.
I mean, they are trying to kill me, so...
Well, true.
Yeah, then I just run around and pick up the resources, and every now and then I have to, see, there he goes. He's gonna try and kill me. Die. He didn't.
I mean, this is really clever. I haven't seen this before.
Really?
No.
Oh,
I haven't.
I love them. I know other people do them too. I don't know who originally came up with this idea. And some people do them instead of using fires. They, like, once they get tamed wolves, they just, like, put a bunch of wolves in here and feed them every now and then and just let them kill everything that comes out.
Amazing.
Yeah. I don't have any tamed wolves yet, so I can't do that one. It's my little boat dock and my smelter place.
Oh, so cute.
Thank you. And you can kind of get a view of the treehouse a little bit.
I'm gonna run as far out as I can. This is really beautiful.
Thank you.
Good job. How long did this take?
A long time.
Is it, did you use commands or is it?
Oh no, everything on this server is vanilla. Yeah,
Cool.
we only play vanilla. We don't have any commands or mods or anything like that. So, a lot of tree chopping, but
I can imagine.
for the core wood and the fine wood, really, because my Greydwarf spawner provides me with all the regular wood that I need to build everything.
Oh, this was so cozy.
Thank you.
I actually did that spice rack.
Oh, yeah, Robin told me that. I love it.
Hmm.
It's
I really like it
awesome.
myself.
It's like one of the just like pretty things that we can hang,
Yeah.
I think. Like, yes, we use it here, but it can be a really good decoration for a lot of places.
Yeah.
Actually, on our server, whoops, just knocked my mic. On our server right now, we're building a little village together,
Yeah.
and I'm doing an apothecary, so I plan on using that for sure.
Mm.
This is my refrigerator and freezer. And I use Frostner hidden underneath to create the cold effect for it.
Oh, that's so nice.
um, this is, well, let's go this way since we're on this side. I'll show you the other guest rooms. This one is not finished. But can you tell what I'm trying to build in here?
Is it a piano?
Yes! It's a
Ah, so
piano.
cool.
Yeah. Um, Patrick contacted me about coming and doing the playing with a dev thing. And so this is going to be his room. I'm building a piano for him.
Oh, nice.
I got the idea for a piano from Ghost Builds. He did
Mm.
one that's really good. So kind of trying to modify it a little bit. Up here is Mr. Grimcore's room.
A little wolf.
Yeah,
This was also nice. Oh, he has a balcony.
he does.
So fancy.
I know, right?
Very fancy.
Yeah, good view of the ocean. And
Yeah.
there's your bone shield that you made.
Yay!
That's how I found out that that was his favorite thing. I didn't know that when I put it in his room. I just thought it looks nice.
Yeah, he made a concept for it.
Yeah,
So it was a collaborative piece.
that's cool. How long does it take you to do something like that?
Oh, I think this one took, if you're just looking at the hours, maybe 1 or 2 days.
Okay.
But there's also a lot of feedback and reiterations back and forth, so it takes a bit more time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I worked on this for like 2 days while doing community management alongside,
Right.
if I remember correctly.
So, I mean, for people that may not know what you do, can you give like a little bit of an overview of what you do at Iron Gate?
Yeah, I'm a community manager and 3D artist. So when I have my community manager hat on, I make a lot of content together with my colleague Josephine for our social medias. So we make posts and videos and screenshots. I'm also together with her answering most of our emails.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we are like, yeah, we keep contact between the players and the developers.
Yeah.
And when I am a 3D artist, I have done like different armors and like this spice rack and oven. So I do some random 3D stuff, and usually Robin is the one who makes the concepts for them. I also made a lot of the foods.
Yeah. Which of the
Can I
foods did you
see any of
do?
them here? I did the pie, the lox pie.
Oh, cool.
I also did the black soup. I made the turnip head.
Ah.
I made all of the Hearth and Home foods.
Nice.
And yeah, and before that I made the blood pudding, the lox pie, and the fish wraps.
Cool.
Those were some of the first things I got to do, actually.
Nice. Well, I like how the foods look. I like the little
Thank you.
details on them. Yeah. And I think the pie is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I really like that one too. It's so
Yeah.
round.
Yeah. I like it a lot. Okay, over here is my room.
Oh, this floor must be fantastic
It
when
feels
it's
good on the
winter.
feet, right?
Yeah. I also have rugs right next to my bed so
Do
that
you?
I don't have to step on the cold floor the first thing I do when I wake up. This is nice. This is like the luxury apartment.
Right? It's very
Nice.
relaxing.
I
I
like.
love the sound of the ocean.
Yeah.
It's relaxing just to chill out there. We were also excited to get the armor stands.
Yeah. We were super excited about those too.
Yeah.
I have been wanting them.
Yeah, everybody
Oh, look at this.
has.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to being able to use them as bartenders when I make taverns. I used to
Yes.
use the ward and
Oh,
put them
cool.
behind the bar. But now I can have something that looks more like a
That's
human.
funny because, yeah, it's like a body and face on the board.
Yeah.
Okay, this is your room right here.
I have a room.
You do.
Oh, amazing. I love this.
Thank you. I wanted to do as much as I could in glass so it would feel like really airy and open and like
It
every
looks so
part of it
nice. I
has a
love it.
view. Yay!
I am claiming this bed.
Good.
Nice.
So we're good to go. Yeah,
This is great.
I ran out of crystal for your skylight and I was and I did my first stream this past week. And
Yeah.
so in that stream I went and was trying to find golems to finish my skylight and like it didn't go well. I died. I only found one golem. I was like, well, I gotta get my crystals for Lisa's room, so I went back to my regular place and got them. I still have more mountain to explore over there. So, is there anything that you really like to do in game?
Hunting.
Hunting? Cool.
Yes.
We can definitely do some hunting.
Nice.
I gotta get you.
I really like this place too, this couch.
Thank you. Yes.
Amazing.
This is for Fika.
I do love me some fika.
Right? Yeah, I changed out the food and drinks for us, so it's not the same food that's been sitting there. It's nice and fresh.
Nice. It's a very healthy fika.
Right?
New year, new me, and all that.
Right? Well, I was thinking about going to the plains, but since you're a new character, I think that's probably not the best idea.
Maybe not. Unless
Probably
you're
not.
very keen on protecting me.
I mean,
Do you have any armors I could
I need to look for
borrow?
tar, so yeah, I
Well,
do. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of hunting,
yeah.
but we could do hunting first. Let me see. Let me get you over here on my armor stand over here. I think is my best backup armor. Yeah. So that's the silver.
Can I take it?
Yeah, take it.
I'm very sorry if I die.
Why? Why are you sorry if you die?
Because then you will have to go and get it back.
It'll be fine. You have a shield, you have a weapon. So we need to get you some food and potions. Oh wait, do you want a bow and arrow too, right? If we're going hunting?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just pick whichever one you want.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
What? What are you doing? Invite you in here and you start beating up my house.
I forget the controls.
Oh goodness. Maybe we shouldn't go to Tar. It's fine. People see me die all the time. Okay, let's see. You need some food. So, and the left one is stamina food, and the middle one is health food. And there are signs above that remind me what's in what chest.
I'm taking some.
And take whatever you want or think you'll need, because I have more stuff to make more if I need to.
Okay, that's good.
By the way, that's a question. When we're cooking in the cauldron and we go to make one more and it says your inventory is full, but there's really more space in the stack of that particular item we're trying to make, how come it says inventory full? Shouldn't it be able to fill up that spot?
Should be. And it's probably something that we're gonna look into.
Oh, okay.
I know we have been talking about it
Yeah.
quite a lot.
It would make sense. It's just more handy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, potions. I think I have enough of everything for you to get. Yeah. There's all kinds of potions in there in the left chest on the bottom.
Where are we gonna go?
Well, if you want to do hunting, where do you want to start? Like in Black Forest or
We could do Black Forest.
Meadows? I don't know what kind of hunting you like.
I usually go for deer, but I mean anything that can be shot.
Right?
I think hunting deer is quite meditative.
Yeah? It is nice just kind of walking around the forest,
Yeah.
looking for things. Okay, let me think. What else do you need? Oh, you need arrows. Go down here to the workshop.
How do you remember your way around here?
Because I built it.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So this one here on the right has arrows in it. I don't know how many are in there. I might need to make more. Look, they broke out.
I'm taking 96 fire arrows.
Perfect.
And a couple of flinted arrows.
Do you want a different kind of arrow? I can make like
No, I like the fire
needle
ones.
or frost. Okay. Let me put this back together. So I should have repaired everything when I was in here earlier and I didn't. What? Oh, I'm not carrying any stone. My inventory is full of all kinds of junk. Let me throw this in my dump box. Although I did get some circling cores and trophies from being attacked while you were flying in. Oh, it's full. Okay. Now I should be able...
He died.
Good. They're dead. Okay. Now I should have the stuff. No, get out of the way. I'm trying to build there. Okay. Die. Thank you. Put my new hearth in. Okay. I think they should all have enough wood to go for a while. And it's nice that it feeds itself.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Jerk. You should die. Good.
And so he did.
And so he shall. Okay, you know what? I forgot to get food. I need to do that. Let me get rid of all this junk I picked up. Yeah, sometimes when I am not wanting to collect the resources from around that thing, I'm really glad that y'all added the V button to turn off the auto pickup.
Yeah.
Saves me throwing it all out of my inventory again. Okay, so we're gonna start in Black Forest and then maybe go to the plains. So get
It almost looks like a pizza.
what does?
The shield with all the buke berries.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
I actually thought you had made a pizza. But it's probably supposed to be a plate, right?
Yeah, like a platter.
There. That's a good use of the shield.
Well, I love the item stand being able to put things in, like, you can do multiples and they'll phase through.
Yeah.
Like over here on the butcher's table, you can't put anything on the butcher's table. Like, you can't mount an item stand on it. So I just put a couple pieces of wood to the side and mounted it on the edge so it looks like it's on the table.
I'm very impressed with all of this. You're very creative.
Oh, thank you. I enjoy building. That's like one of my big things that I like doing in game too.
Yeah, I like that too.
Well, building is a really big part of the community, right?
Yeah, definitely. I love going on Reddit and just scrolling through all of the builds that get posted there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some amazing stuff out there. And,
Yeah.
I mean, you have the building competition going on right now, too.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to make it a building competition?
It's something we have been talking about for quite some while. And for this competition, we got a lot of help from a PR company that we're working with called Swipe Right.
Okay.
So they have helped us organizing the competition, which is really, really nice.
Yeah. I think it's really cool, too, that, that the prizes are, like, in real life prizes.
Yeah.
Because when I first read about prizes, I was thinking, oh, cool, there's going to be, like, a unique item in game that you get as a gift or something like that. And then I looked and saw that it was the actual items by Grimfrost,
Yeah.
who, I mean, I hadn't seen his stuff before, but it's amazing.
Yeah. It's they are pretty big in Sweden, and I think internationally, on selling like Viking stuff.
Yeah,
And that is pretty historically accurate.
that's nice.
Yeah.
He put out a little video for New Year's Eve, and he seems like a really nice, genuine kind of guy. One of the things that he said was that it was like, I don't know how he said it. It was some like he was so impacted or whatever that so many people from around the world are like inspired and interested in their culture and their history. That's culture if you want to be
Yeah.
quick.
Culture. That's a great word.
Right? The history of culture. Do you ever think about that? Like, so many people being interested in, like, the Viking culture and everything?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. That there's something in Viking culture and the old Viking myths that speaks to so many people internationally too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I mean,
really
that sort of
interesting.
goes for a lot of old cultures and myths, I think. I mean, like old Egyptian culture and Greek
Yeah,
history is also quite popular.
it really is. And I don't know, it's interesting to me. Like, the Vikings were a very small group, right? And
Yeah,
it's interesting that such
but
a
they
small
traveled a
group.
lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I was saying, like, they made such an impact on history, but they made impact on history by going everywhere, you know, so they
Mhm.
kind of became
Yeah,
known in history.
yeah,
That's true. Okay, you think you got everything ready for us to go
yeah. I think I'm
exploring?
good.
Okay. Um, what am I doing? Oh, I should probably eat. Oh, let me grab a portal before we head out. Just in case. I think this one's open. Yeah.
Where
Okay.
do all these?
What are they all?
Yeah,
Um,
where do they go?
the four right up by my base, I use kind of as wander portals. So if I'm out wandering somewhere, I can have one with me to get back home for night or emergency or whatever. And then
Yeah.
the other ones just go to different places. Like this is the one to the spawn that we came out of. And then we have one that's to like a portal hub. And one is to like the Ashlands for me. One's to our little village that we're building. My playing space, just different places around.
Oh, I see little houses here.
It does kind of look like a little house.
A little garden.
Thank you.
This is really cute. I love this wall.
Yeah, I kind of am building different this time because before I did like big giant stone manors and stuff like that. I'm like,
Mm.
I want to do it different. So this time I've been building like little cottages and that kind of thing
Yeah.
and like trying to make things look more natural, like they'd be like not everything lined up perfectly. And
Mm.
it's a little hard for me to do sometimes to not put everything in a perfect row, but try and change it up.
This is also clever.
Thank you. I originally got the idea of a well from Ghost Builds. He did one that was really cool. And then I saw
Mm.
some other people doing some stuff with braziers. And we got the hot tub. And I thought this place needs a well. So kind of combined ideas from different places and made it a little bit
Looks
different.
great.
Thank you. So if you want to start,
This was amazing.
thank you. Grim said that that was his favorite thing.
the whole well or this handle thing?
He just said the whole
Because I think
well.
this was really clever. Yeah, it looks great.
Thank you. I have Hugin
I'm
in
getting
there.
so many ideas from being here.
Now you're gonna want to be in game and build more.
Yeah.
Why is there a shield on the ground down here? What? That's weird.
It tried to escape.
Do you have a shield?
No.
That's what happened. Here, have the shield. For some reason, when you took the armor from the armor stand, the shield fell through
Oh.
the ground. That's weird.
Oops.
Okay, now I guess I should eat.
Oh, speaking of hunting. Ha!
Got him.
Got one.
That was fast. You're a good hunter.
Is that a troll? I see a troll.
There is often a troll over here. My not-so-friendly neighbor.
Should we befriend him?
Well, yeah, let's tame him.
I would love to be able to tame trolls.
Right? They could be like the locks and fight your enemies for you.
He heard.
Oh. Come here. We just want to be friends. Really. Try again. There you go. Bye-bye.
I'm not sure I helped a lot, but I'm still proud.
You should be. I'm sure you got the first shot. Positive. Yeah, now I'm picking up and saving all the coins again. Before I didn't care anything about them. But, I mean, after you buy what you want from the shop, right?
Yeah.
But now we have, like, those decorative things with them, so... Now I save them all the time. Nope. How
Why am I not allowed to shoot you?
dare you? Leave her alone, you big bully. You know what? I didn't get a portal.
Oops.
I said I was gonna get one, and then we just started talking more, and I never actually... Oh, there's another troll! Whoa.
Oh, he's a bit too close.
What?
Who is he throwing rocks at?
Me. Come on, bring it. Oh, I missed my block. What? Why again?
I think we might be having sync issues.
Yeah, we might have a little bit of lag or something happening. There he goes. Well, I think you definitely did the most on that one.
I couldn't say.
Nope. Don't you do it. Die. What, you two? Die. Hey, you shot
We
me.
should all just be friends. Oh!
Don't say another troll. Oh, no, a deer.
No, it's a deer. He's very spooked. I'm not gonna get it.
Oh,
I got
it! Nice shot.
Haha.
That was
Okay,
good.
let's go get that portal.
The adventure continues next time. Until then,
Happy gaming!
happy gaming.